right. Today on the podcast, I have Petia Kolibova, and she just gave me the thumbs up. She is a transformation coach for women who have been pushed down or are playing it small from toxic relationships and childhood trauma.
Super excited to be here, Amy. And it feels like I'm choosing like the most difficult words to pronounce, right? Starting with my last name, going into my podcast, it's just like, okay, Petia, can you make it even easier for me? Going to the corporate, working 5-6 days a week, hating your job, hating your boss, hating your husband or wife, and you're then just there and stuck and drinking every day. That's what I've seen. That's what I was raised on. And there was this stubbornness in me, maybe because in Zodiac, I'm Taurus, I'm pretty stubborn.
My son is, I'm familiar.
Yep. I'm pretty stubborn, owning it. And I was just like, this can be it. I don't want to live like this. And, I ran away from home when I was 18 because I saw that not only I was, physically and mentally abused by my stepfather and, run away from that, but also I saw that scarcity, comparing one another, and I have a bigger car and better home and better vacations, just showing off. But inside, when you see people, when you feel them, they're miserable. And I didn't want to live like that. So I became abundant coach because I lived for over 3 decades in scarcity. And it was not, just a money scarcity, but scarcity of time, scarcity of thinking I'm not good enough, smart enough, special enough. There's still some things that I'm still working on. There is this recurring theme in my life that I'm like, I'm not special enough. And it keeps coming up for me. And it's fascinating because I work on it and I work on it and I work on it. And I'm like, okay, good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm being myself. And then I go to seminar or I meet with other like-minded, coaches. I'm like, dang, she's doing this. And why I cannot do this? And start thinking oh, I'm just not special enough, so we all have our journey. It will never end. Let me break it for you. If you're waiting for a magic pill or just oh, she will see something that, will completely change my life. Yes, it's possible. And there is also no shortcuts, really. You can have it easier. I believe that in life we will struggle because through the struggle is how we grow. Yes. Through the struggle is how we evolve. And we don't have to suffer.